In this video, we're going to discuss 5 wide and why you should be using it to start your first drive. This formation is going to help expose your opponent's tendencies much earlier in the game if you just use this. By being spread out, it's easier to read the defenses and understand if your opponent is going to be a heavy blitzer, or is he relying on the meta blitz packages, or is an easier opponent because as you're moving down the field, he's not trying to match your personnel and he's not stopping you. Better opponents will come close to matching your personnel unless they have some 4-3 like 6-3, 6-1 even, or whatever it is, or 3-4 formations. They strictly use all game, and this will let you know if you need to adjust accordingly. Most players, they come out on what they think works sooner, and they try to get the ball away earlier. When using 5 wide or really any formation, it's important that you're able to somewhat read the defense that's in front of you. Being spread out helps, and by the time you think you've got it figured out, they're already manning up your best wide receiver. They're dropping defensive ends into coverage. They're doing things to totally confuse you and mess you up. That's why it's important to be able to kind of understand the formation, but also have a way other than just knowing it's a cover 2 or knowing it's a cover 4 or knowing it's man. They're coming out on what they think they can use to get this ball away from you. So in order to combat that and really take away the stress of a perfect read, I always use a trigger route, a bailout route, and I use my peripheral vision to keep my eye on the hot route, or the route that's supposed to have the most success, like a corner route or a crosser, or a deep out. But I really want to get the ball out of my hands. So the trigger is what's going to let me know whether they're in man or zone. And then the bailout is if they send something out crazy, I will pretty much have a success of getting rid of the ball, getting the ball out of my hands without throwing a pick, trying to throw it deep. Watch these adjustments as I go, and I'll show you how this works. So the first thing I'm going to do is give me a trigger, choose my trigger route guy, which normally I'll use right here. He has the most room. He's not very crowded like they are over on the right. So I'm going to put Y on a trigger. My bailout route is going to have, I need to give it some more time to develop. I don't want it to be right in front of my face, because by the time I need it, it may be too far out of the picture and I can't see what's going on. So B is going to be my bailout route. So in this particular instance, we're in dollar. It's a very popular formation. Looks like they're in cover 2, just the way that the safeties are stacked 2 yards off, but they could be in man. He could have them in 30-yard squats or 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the Y first. If that inside corner steps to the left, his own right, we're going to know that's more than likely zone. We can look for our 2 zone beaters, A, B, possibly RB. If he steps down and tries to follow him, if he's in man, he's more than likely going to get burned. So we're going to read for that. So hike the ball, he stays in, he's man, he got him burned, possible zone. The way he stepped in like that, but we got it off on our first read. Didn't have to waste time, didn't have time to get a blitz in there. Take a look at this instant replay. So as soon as we hike the ball, he came in. Normally on zone, they go out, now unless they shade him in. And then boom, we got him beat. We take that right there. Now, the middle linebacker is who I'm trying to look for to see who carries the inside slot, that deep crosser right there. They took that away, both of them. So I pretty much knew by both of them taking that away, because I ran this so many times, that my bailout route is going to be wide open. So RB, no, because it's 2 safety high. Let's do this again. Let's do it again. Probably man, the way that they're pressing. So I am going to start to reef that chuck so I can throw it deep. Yep, there it goes. Go ahead and lob it up there and let him get your one play, Tutty. Now, a lot of times they'll do that. They'll put a blue on there. They're trying to bait you. So if you see his feet go, immediately go down to your zig route and your bailout route. So the possible blitz right here looks like A could be open. If 2 things are probably going to happen there, A is going to be carried by that Mike unless he blitzes. And if he's carried, we know B is going to be open. if they both blitz right there, A is going to be wide open. So we're going to go Y. We're looking at A in our peripheral. Boom, we got A. There we go. And we got a big chunk of yards. Having that, you can do that in any formation in the game, or you can change it out. Here's my bailout route. Here's my man route. Actually, let's make him man because it looks like they're in man. And because that safety is right over that line, it looks like he's manning up on Y. So honestly, Y is a better choice right here because it's going to take him a second to get down there. And I'll go back to this. So we got corner, we got blitzes coming here. So we're going to man blitz. Somebody's going to have A. And let's put RB on one. Yep, here comes the blitz. Go ahead and get rid of it. We got 5 yards. Of course, I think it'd be great if it's 4th and 15. But if you do this consistently, you're not going to put yourself in a 4th and 15 situation unless something crazy happens. So now we got 2 guys coming down. Looks like they're going to blitz. Looks like A might end up being open. Y, let's see where he stepped. Keeping an eye on A, and then we always know our bailout route based on what those 2 guys do. So, yep, A. Very simple. People make this game much harder than it has to be. Got my bailout. More than likely. Cover 2. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we got the blitz. There we go. There's our route. You're going to make them take that away from you. And then that's going to open up a bunch of other things for you. Running different 5 wides. You can do this out of any 5 wide formation. We got empty Y slot. They also have the same one, but we can take even the smash right here. We'll just run dollar again. Looks like they're, because now that you practice this, you have a good idea as to what you're up against. Zig, streak, A, my bailout. He's gonna have a hard time running down catching that. We might get Y. A, well, we got A going. So 5 wide is one of the best formations to come out and start your drives off with. It lets you know whether they're going to try and come out, and if they're setting up their meta blitzes and all this kind of stuff. It's going to be hard to stop. Just simple things, just even as easy as RB on a flat. Watch how fast I can get that ball out there. Boom. So if they're coming with all this kind of crazy blitz, just do that. Make them take the stuff away from you. I hope this helps you be a better Madden player. The content I want to put out is designed to help the 90% who are not really good at this and are learning or just need that extra trick to help them win those close games they seem to be losing more times than not. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. It helps me get more of this stuff out. You'll be able to see it the first time I put it out. And everything I try and put out, you could use the past 5 Maddens, and you'll probably be able to use the next 10. It's not a money play for Madden 24. Thanks a lot.